fat finger is the thing, yeah. Anyways, I'm back. Let's see. I wonder if I'm worried about YouTube chat because this should technically be a new stream, over on YouTube side. I'm gonna type into my previous YouTube chat again. Um, let's see. Yeah, it's on the new stream. Gotta hop over there now. Alrighty, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I accidentally hit record on my OBS instead of whatever. I don't know how I hit it. I don't know how I pressed record. Maybe it was on accident. I don't know. Anyways, I'm back. Yeah, it wasn't internet. It wasn't anything like that. I just I hit a wrong button. You hit the wrong button. I think that's what Deadpool says when he dies in Marvel 3. Anyways, let me bring this back. Let's see. Gotta bring up the chat too here. Alert box, color source, chat box, stream events. Yep. I believe that's a sub count. Yeah. Okay, we're mostly back. Okay, let's see here. Now I have to find my folder here where I keep screenshots. Why is it not fucking showing up? God, I hate this application sometimes. Let's see. Save. Let's see. Where does it save to? Oh god, do I have to find the fucking do I have to find the fucking file that where it keeps all my screenshots? I pray to God it's not gonna make me do that. Normally if I just take another screenshot, it'll pull up the option again. Looks like it's not doing that. Alright, well, time to find the fucking screenshot folder manually. Oh boy, where the fuck do I find that? Not there. Program files? Let's see. Oh, found it. Okay. Good, good, good. Can get rid of all these random ass screenshots now then. Delete those. Let's see, let's drag this over to here. Do this. Name it that. And voila. This is what I meant to show you. So yeah, before I cut out from the stream, I was talking about how what I was calling Ethin a rat, and that made me remember that Ethin made a post like this back when Nikke had their like Chinese server drama going on. This is several months back. I think the what is it? The tweet itself says May 24th. Yeah, May 24th. And it's like, I think I was talking about how maybe warn us next time. Sorry. Yeah, maybe I should have put a not safe for work a label up there. But yeah, I think I was talking about before I crashed my own stream. I think I was talking about how you know, if it squeaks like a rat, If it runs around like a rat, if it has a tail like a rat, then, you know, if it's got whiskers like a rat, then, you know, perhaps, maybe, just maybe you are a rat. I don't know. Just a wild guess on my part. I don't know. You want me? I want you to explain. Sure, Corona. If you want to explain it to chat, sure. Context. So yeah, I can try to provide some context on my end here too. Nikke, if you're not familiar with that game, Nikke is a South Korean gacha game. Came out about what 2 years ago. It's gonna be a 3-year anniversary coming this year. Um, Earlier this year, a couple months ago, back in May, they launched their Chinese server. Um, Global servers for Japan, just global Korea. All the other servers except for China came out 2.5 years ago, almost 3 years, going on this year. But they recently released a Chinese server, and they've spent a lot of time like adapting Nikke to fit the Chinese audience. Because obviously a lot of things in Nikke you can't exactly show on the Chinese server, at least not without serious repercussions. And given that Nikke is a Korean company, so they're a foreign company, obviously they want to be very careful and play by the CCP's rules and all that. However, when the Chinese server launched, what is it? Us foreigners, or us global players, kind of weird calling us foreigners when technically the Chinese players are the ones who are foreign. It turns out we global players found out that the Chinese server actually came with a lot of QOLs that we global players had been asking for like months, even years, and we still did not have them. And yet for some reason the Chinese bros just got them immediately. That and a couple of other things too. So a lot of global players were like, dude, what the fuck? Right? Like, rightfully so. A lot of us were like, bro, this is like clear Chinese server favoritism or whatever, right? They're getting quality of life shit that we've been asking for months, again, maybe even years, and they just gave it to the Chinese players immediately. Personally, like, I didn't think it was that bad. Like, some things, yes, I was like, this doesn't look so good. But ultimately, it's like, I'm not personally gonna, go up in arms about this, but I can kind of see why people are upset over this. That and the Nikke devs have said allegedly that they will work on getting us those quality of life stuff like over time. Honestly, I was more bothered by that because, like, what do you mean you're gonna work on giving us those quality of life stuff over time? Like, you clearly were able to do it for the Chinese server. Why not just roll out that shit for the global servers? It's been some time. So to be fair, maybe they've already given us a lot of those QOLs that the Chinese server got at the beginning. I haven't been keeping track of those things myself. So hey, if we've also been getting those QOLs like slowly over time since then, over the past like 4 months or so, then credit where credit is due. But yeah, that was the context, the initial context anyway, and then how I stumbled across this picture of Ethin literally editing himself to look like a fucking rat, which hey, I think it's very appropriate. So hey, thanks Ethin for doing my job for me. There was this one banner that came out for a character that a lot of Nikke players were really looking forward to. That character's name is called K or something. And she was an NPC for like a year or even longer, and so she finally came out. And a lot of people, as soon as they saw that banner, they were like, a lot of people were like, oh, like given the context of the whole Chinese server drama, is like, oh, they're just trying to do like damage control, right? They're trying to do PR control and all that. And so as I was scrolling through the responses, I came across this gem of Ethin literally editing himself to look like a fucking rat. Hey, scan covered. Yeah, sorry about that. Didn't realize. Next time, use it for the thumbnail. I'll see if I can get my editor to use this to use this. Yeah, now that I have it saved as an actual screenshot, I can just send it to him over Discord. But yeah, to add more context, global. Yeah, they are. It's just that I would like them to give us them like at least very quickly. Maybe all at once is maybe a little bit too much to ask for. But like when they say eventually, it's okay. So how long is it gonna take them? I think I even talked about this with you. Talked about this with you, Chrono. How hard is it for them to copy paste? Well, they can't do that because technically speaking, the Chinese server is its own thing. Remember, they had to change a lot about Nikke for the Chinese server so that it would fly. Because obviously you can't just copy paste Nikke global over the CN. That's like the fastest way for ship to get kicked out of the country. So they had to change a lot of things about it. Like they had to change up the entire story. In order to not get under the CCP's skin, because there's quite a few things about Nikke's original story, like the global story, that would piss off the CCP. So they couldn't do that. So they had to rewrite a lot of the story. Some characters are straight up missing. Like I think last I heard, Noir does not exist as a character because her skin's too dark. Or maybe she does exist. She's just like really whitewashed now. I forget which one it is. I think it's because their studio is foreign. Yeah, they're South Korean. So we're back. Yeah, sorry, 202. Yeah, accidentally pressed the wrong button on my OBS and it caused my OBS to freak out. She's whitewashed. Yeah, she's nowhere near as dark as she is. Nah, what they did what to your girl? Yeah, you can look it up. I think. They fucking whitewashed Noir. Actually, I'm actually kind of curious what she looks like on the Chinese server now. Hold up. Let's look it up. Nikke CN Noir. What does she look like? I'm not seeing a Google Images search. Maybe it's not on Google Images. Maybe you have to look through maybe you have to comb through like Reddit or something. View image. Let's see. I guess this? I don't know. This isn't what is it? This isn't like character art though. But she is definitely I guess it looks like Noir has the exact same skin tone as Blanc. Which I mean, hey, to be fair, they did say they were twins, so if nothing else, I guess technically it makes them more believable that they're twins, but then again, Noir still has really dark hair, so I don't know. But yeah, no, they've whitewashed Noir. On the CN server, it looks like both the bunny twins have the exact same skin tone. So basically, imagine Noir with Blanc's skin tone. That means Bay and Naga. Yeah, probably. Unfortunately, you know how it is. CN Chinese games whitewashing characters. Reminds me of how China censored FGO. Yeah, yep. .7 Star is gonna do a goodbye to the Fate collab. Oh, really? Did they announce that during the preview stream? That's why Hoyo doesn't want to make a dark skinned character. Unfortunately, Naisu, this is gonna be a pretty sensitive topic. But bear with me. Unfortunately, if you think, let me preface it by saying it, but by putting it this way: if you think Westerners are racist, you have not seen shit. If you think that Westerners, or hell, let's specify because I'm American. If you think Americans are racist, you have not seen real racism. We East Asians have been racist or more racist as a culture, as multiple cultures, basically since the dawn of fucking time. There is like, I guess aside from like the actual like people who live in Africa themselves, we Asians are the masters of racism. Like you can call us like the fucking the all time some of the all time racism champ contenders. Um, so when I tell you that dark skinned characters are not that popular over in the East, there's a fucking reason for that. Yeah, it's also cultural too. Yeah, what Knight said. Yeah, light skin is seen as as nobility in some places too. They go that far. I mean, I guess it sort of makes sense because I think it's related, maybe not related, but it kind of reminds me of how in the olden days, like in the fucking like the dawn of civilization era type shit. Like if you were fat and chubby, that was seen as a good thing because that meant that you had a lot to eat. You didn't have to worry about eating, or you didn't have to worry about am I going to be able to eat anything like tonight? So like back then, obviously beauty standards were a lot different. And so I imagine the whole like, oh, if you have light skin, right? If you have lighter skin, it's kind of related, sort of. My guess is that, oh, if you see somebody with light skin, that means that they must be nobility because they don't have to be out in the fields working all day. Because if you are, right, if you're a regular old fucking peon, like a serf or something, like a villager, and you're out there working in the fucking rice fields all day, yeah, you're gonna be fucking dirty. It's not like people took a ton of baths back then. So, yeah, dark skin, that means, oh yeah, you must work in the field. Yeah, exactly, that type of shit. So, yeah, and yay, hey, the Han ethnicity has been around since literal fucking millennia. They're some of our oldest, like ethnically speaking, they're some of our oldest people on Earth, as a culture. So yeah, some habits die hard, I guess. So yeah, like in case anyone in my chats have ever wondered, like, oh, what does Hoyo or what do these Chinese gotcha games have against dark skinned people? That's why. It's undeniable. There's undeniably a streak of racism in there, even if it's not intentional. Like, watch any skin whitening product commercial from any Asian country, and you'll get the context, bro. There, I like to I like to talk about this from time to time. I know for a fact that there is one Chinese like detergent commercial, either a washing machine or a detergent commercial, where they get a black guy to enter a washing machine or something, or like a dryer or something like that. I don't know. I don't know exactly what they were shilling, but they have a black dude enter a washing machine, and like the commercial shows the washing machine or like the detergent going in, washing, and then out pops a white guy. Gee, I wonder what they were really trying to imply with that one. It's like, really makes you wonder, huh? Really fucking makes you wonder what kinds of ads they got going on over there. It's like, damn, alright, that was something. Hey, I told you guys I'm Korean, right? I'm ethnically Korean. This is also one of my favorites too. Do you want to know what we call black people? Wasn't that Mr. Clean? Maybe, I don't know. Like, do you want to know what Korean people call black people, or like just darker skinned people in general? Find you a washing machine that literally changes people's genes. Damn, bro. Hey, who knows? Maybe maybe we'll get that technology one day. Sure. We Koreans call them hugin. That means that if you were to literally translate that into English, it literally means dirt people, because we traditionally think that their skin looks like the color of dirt. So we just ended up calling them dirt people. It's great, let me tell you. That's wild. That's a very good reason why I'm glad to consider myself American and not, you know. The rabbit hole goes pretty deep. And like, I'm only telling you like surface level shit, because I don't really consider myself to be, truly Korean. I consider myself to be American just because of the way I was raised. Because like, I've only ever lived like a couple of years of my life in Korea itself. I hardly remember anything from there. Effectively, I'm basically an American. Just maybe you wouldn't know that if you were just to look at me, but do I know Korean? A little bit. Not enough to really have a conversation, though. Japan does like to make dark-skinned characters. They're definitely a lot more, how should I say, open to what is it? To making dark-skinned characters for sure. Them and the Koreans, sure. They still have, a long way to go if we're talking about like, true racial diversity type shit. But, at the risk of me sounding like a fucking DEI activist. But, at least it's better than whatever the fuck is going on in China. That would have been in the Razzie Awards of advertising. Maybe for the wrong reasons, but Ashley is good if we're making Cleopatra. I mean, hey Finkel, the real MVP. You got to thank Manju for where is Manju located again? Are they? I want to say they're in Tokyo now. I know Yostar is headquartered out of Tokyo now. What about Manju? Manju Games headquarters. Oh, they're still in Shanghai, but they do have a branch in Tokyo. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, that explains it then. But yeah. Although skin color in anime is not equal to race, that's true. Also, whenever in manga specifically, I remember reading this somewhere, but like whenever like anime or manga like portray like black people or like at least darker skinned people, they almost always are depicted with like white hair. I believe it's because it's easier for mangakas or like manga writers and artists to like be able to like draw them and then have them like actually look distinct. So in case you've ever wondered why like every single like dark skinned character in anime or manga has like white hair or like lighter toned hair, that's why. Because it would look kind of awkward if you had a dark skinned character with dark hair on top of that too. It'd be like it'd be kind of hard for people to see what they're looking at or know what they're looking at, especially because obviously most mangas are initially drawn in black and white, so it's like, oh god, what do we look at? Meanwhile, Afro Samurai, if you're saying that as in like it's an exception, yeah, I'm sure there were exceptions. Japan does like to make dark-skinned characters, especially modern shonen. Yeah, they're definitely, a lot better at that than like say their East Asian neighbors, but yeah. Yeah, either bald or like white hair, yeah. Wanted to send me the Yu Jung roast song that Korean fans can I just look it up like really easily on YouTube, or is it like really obscure and like I would if I wanted to look up that song I would have to like somehow type in Korean or some shit. It's past 6. Oh, you should be in sleep. You should be in bed by now, Arkley. Yeah. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, Arkley. Thanks for clearing up the misunderstanding. But yeah, if you gotta go, yeah, don't let me hold you back. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, dude. We'll catch you next time. You're sick, yeah, you should be in bed then if you're sick. Yeah, get better, dude. Yeah, take care, Arkley. Catch you next time. It looks really wrong. Yeah, seeing Noir with the same skin tone as Blanc. Yeah, it's kind of odd. It's in Korean, so you can't write the title. If you can, actually, if you post the link in my chat, I think Automod will get you. So, can you like at least copy and paste? You can copy and paste the title at least. Like if you have access to the video itself, you can just copy and paste the title of the video and just paste it into YouTube chat, and I can just copy that and just type it into or paste it into the YouTube search engine. Wee. Do I even want to bother watching like the next 4.5 minutes? Actually, you know what? Fuck Ethin. Yeah, he hasn't proven to me that he can actually say anything of importance in the first 10 minutes, so he can go fuck himself. I'll spare you the fucking cringe. very anecdotal and personal experience. We never had an issue commissioning Japanese artists to draw a black character. Yeah, yeah. I don't expect them to either. Like if you were to ask like a Korean artist, yeah, I don't think they would have a problem either. It's just that it's probably not like the first characters they would think of making or drawing, but yeah, you shouldn't have a problem commissioning like anybody to do like, oh, if you want them to draw like a dark skinned character, yeah, there shouldn't be a problem. Most if not all Japanese artists shouldn't have a problem with that. Like I'm sure you'll eventually find one they're like, nah, I don't want to draw dark skinned characters for some reason, but yeah, no, I don't think there should be a problem. That's the title. Okay, thanks, Clarence. I'll try to remember. Actually, before I forget, I'll actually just fucking copy paste that shit right now. And then I'll watch it off stream or something. I'm assuming the video title is Why Is That Yours or something? It's the first one that comes up. How is Ethan's react? Exactly how we expected. Yeah, exactly how I expected it to be from a fucking Tectone wannabe. Nothing but ad hominem insults. Him gaslighting himself because he thinks he somehow thinks he himself is funny. Fucking absolutely narcissistic behavior. On top of being a rat too. Jesus. Talk about a fucking tag team combo. Did I get Augusta? Oh, actually, yes, Enra, I did. Yes, thankfully, I can happily report that I finally got her signature right here. So, yes, the answer is yes. That's why. Oh, yeah, that's right, Clarence. That's right. Let's, let me pull up the Ayuno trailer. Much rather look at, not Ayuno, Yuno. Much rather look at Yuno's feet than have to fucking stare at Ethan's dumb, retarded fucking face for longer than I have to. Oh, that means we got to, that means I gotta fucking mute Woo again. Time to do it all over again next week for all you know. Yeah, man, hey. Such is the cycle of Uwa. Which video was this again? It was the Wuwa Resonator Combat, right? Why can't I see it? Let's see. Where the fuck is match title? Ah, there it is finally. Okay. Just needed to wait for it to register. Okay, let's take a look at Yuno's trailer. Oh, it's completely animated. Nice.
I am the moon that never falls, here to rewrite the ending.
And it transitions into actual gameplay.
Wow. I am the moon.
Look, it's Ishtar. Sad that student here isn't here to enjoy. Yeah, if he's not in chat right now,
At my
unfortunately.
strength.
Maybe he didn't realize that what is it? My stream had crashed or something.
The moon is full.
Time to lose your coin flip. Yeah, that's
Flames
gonna be
of
rough.
fate lit long ago. A priestess born in a lunar eclipse sees what others never will. To anchor the future of September.
I find it hilarious that she's
From that
using a
moment
bow and
on,
arrow, but
The life of Yuno
but
was thus ordained.
bows and arrows don't exist in this game. At least not as a weapon class. Hilarious. Is that a fucking Sticks video? Yeah, it is. Look at his fucking dumbass soy pogging at literally everything.
There was.
Anyways, nice trailer. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of the voice acting though, but it's all right. We got exactly what we wanted. Her weapon is gauntlets, by the way. Why the fuck? She's my soulmate. Nice. I see what you did there. JPVA is better. Fuck it. I guess we'll look up the JPVA trailer. Oh god. Oh god, I think I have to wait for my OBS to update so I can recognize the proper window again. Okay, there it is. Oh yeah, right. Have to fucking mute Woowa again. Nice. Yes, much better. Is Char even the VA? I don't think it's the VA. Sounds similar, sure, but it's not the same VA. It's not Kanoeda for sure. Somebody else. It's Rin's VA? No, it's not. Yeah, it's not Kanoeda. Yeah, we already have somebody that Kanoeda voices in this game. That's Carlotta. This is Maruzensky's and Columbina's. VA. Oh, really? Damn. All right. All of her animations and abilities look like they would use guns and glacia, but nope, arrow gauntlets. I wonder if it's possible that originally Yuno was supposed to be what, a different weapon, but they just changed their minds at the last minute or something. Because like I don't know, I kind of feel the same way for towards Augusta. It's like she has a sun motif, and she's got red plastered all over her, but for some reason she's Electro. Like, why would they make her Electro? Like, how the fuck does that make sense? But I don't know. If Kuro wanted to be funny, they would have chosen Kano, yeah, as like a voice actor joke or a voice actress joke. Red lightning is a thing. Oh, I'm aware. Yeah, like I know that lightning can be like all sorts of different colors, but like it's like the biggest thing for me as to like why I'm confused. Why who is it? Augusta's not pyro or fusion rather. Sorry, this isn't Genshin. Um, is that like why did, if that's the case, then like sure, lightning can be red. I'm not trying to dispute that, but like why does she have a sun motif then? Like the stupid piece of shit that she wears on her fucking head that I think is fucking silly. Why does she have that? Like she that very clearly is a symbol of the sun, I think. The whole like juxtaposition for this whole patch is that Augusta's supposed to be the sun, right? And then here is supposed to be the moon, sun and moon, right? The whole dichotomy, right? So it's like, oh, okay. It's like that I don't get. I don't know. Kevin doesn't really look like a physical character at first. Yeah, he should be like Pyro technically because he literally drops meteors down from the fucking sky. But yeah, yep, he's physical. So yeah, I don't know. No fucking clue. Augusta slander. You know me, Finkel. I mean, realistically, I don't mind Augusta as a character. I mean, I think she's cool. I mean, especially now that I'm playing her, I think she's fucking awesome. It's just I can't get over the fucking headpiece she's got going on. That shit is still stupid. Wonder what element for the moon god in Genshin. Well, the easy answer is cryo, but we'll see what Hoyo decides to make her. It's really late. Yeah, Clarence, thanks for hanging out, man. Yeah, take care of yourself. And yeah, have a good night. Hey, yo, Lewis, welcome back. You don't have a device can play. Well, what is the weapon problem still bad because you remember they really force you? Yeah, Lewis, it's still pretty bad. I don't want to say that it's like super fucking mandatory. Otherwise, you're like literally there's no way for you to play the game. That's not true, but if the game is still designed where if you want to like have the easiest time building new characters like the limited 5-star characters and stuff like that, then yes, you are going to roll for that weapon. Yeah, it's still like that, Lewis. I guess technically it's not as bad, like slightly. The problem is slightly alleviated because we recently got a new battle pass like season, I guess you could call it. And the new battle pass season is now offering five different weapons from the first season of battle passes. So if you count that, then like maybe we have some more choices, but like they're still battle pass weapons, which means you still have to spend money. So, you know. Your mileage may vary on that, but like the 5-star the 5-star signature weapon problem is still kind of there. Well, not kind of. It is still very much so there. So yeah, still got to deal with that. Sun should be fusion, moon should be glacio, but then Kuro does want them another right. Yeah, I'm just kind of wondering if they were like, if they just like changed it last minute for some reason. Like, oh, maybe we don't want to be so similar to Wuthering Waves. Not Wuthering Waves. We don't want to be so similar to Genshin Impact, because like if you think about it, right? Genshin released Mawika, who's supposed to be like the emblem of the sun or some shit. And then now that we have Nodcry, we got Nodcry before Yuno dropped in Wuwa. And Genshin is doing the whole like, oh yeah, Mawika is the sun, and then Columbina or however the fuck you say her name, is like the avatar of the moon, right? The region of the moon. Now we have getting lunar reaction. So I don't know. I feel like Kuro was like, nah, we got to differentiate ourselves so that way, people don't confuse us for Genshin or some shit like that. I don't know, it's weird, but I've obviously, insert a Dwarks meme here, like I can't prove it, so just something interesting to think about. Did you read her kit in the archive? She's half support for all the characters, for all characters, and the other half is for Augusta. I mean, am I surprised? Like, Wu has been doing that shit since fucking Phoebe and who is it? Phoebe. I mean, technically they've been doing that shit starting with Rosia, because Rosia is supposed to be, the best support for Camellia. So, but she doesn't really count because even if you don't have Rosia, you still have Sanhua, so it's not that big of a deal. But like, I don't know, Cantarella for Lova, Peeb for Zanny, Lupa. You gotta have both Brant and Chun-Li to make the fire team work. So yeah, are any of us surprised that Yuno is like, oh, best buddies with Augusta? So. You should always grab signature in Wuwa because there's no 50-50. Yeah, but it should still be a choice, Just because you have a guaranteed weapon banner doesn't mean the game should fucking shove that shit down your throat. Otherwise, building your shiny new limited 5-star character is going to be a fucking pain in your ass. Like, if Wuwa's weapon banner were guaranteed and it gave us a lot of viable a lot of viable like 4-star options, and like the 5-star weapons weren't like hilariously better than like all the other options, at least for a lot of them, then yes, the weapon banner would have literally zero downsides, other than the obvious downside of it still eats your gems that you could have used for other future limited 5-star characters, but that's not how the game is, so. Okay, until Star Rail also makes like a sun versus moon. We already have a moon character. Her name is Jingliu, because Jingliu's whole motif is like the moon and shit. Technically, we also have a sun character, I think. Like, I don't know if Proto Tingyan is considered the sun. I don't know if she technically has any like sun motifs, but I guess that she'd be the closest to like an actual sun we have. I don't know. Oh yeah, Sunday, true. Talking about the Sigma Fable. Oh, Ethin. Oh, I got tired of fucking reacting to his fucking dog shit. Like, I was like, nah. I've already spent enough time fucking, reacting to that shit. I think I've already made my point. So. Oh yeah, that's right. Kevin's supposed to be the sun. Yeah. So yeah, we already do have the sun and the moon in Star Rail. What's your opinion on the 4-star situation in Star Rail? Are people complaining about how there's there's no 4-stars? Yeah, I mean I agree with them. There should be more 4-star characters in the game, both in Star Rail and just in all our gacha games, just in general. Like, at least with Genshin, we got a new 4-star with Aino, and she's free. You get a copy for free, so, people obviously aren't really complaining about that one. I know we had the whole Minato situation in Zenless recently, but hey, at least he's an A rank. Like at least no one's gonna criticize, at least not for now. No one's gonna criticize Zenless for MiHoYo for like not giving us more A rank characters than Zenless, even if people are upset that Monata isn't an S rank himself. So that just leaves Star Rail and Wuwa. Like these two games, for some reason, they're fucking allergic to 4-stars. What can I say? It would be nice if we start getting some more 4-star characters in Wuwa and Star Rail. I agree. I know, so good. Is she really that good? Nice. I was thinking that she had the potential to be really good because she's a Hydro character. She's off field, and her ultimate is designed to be fucking spammy. Because I think on in game her ult cost is only 50 energy. That's really spammable. So like, I'm assuming Aino is actually really that good. I just don't know yet. But if she is that good, yeah, that's really good then. Allergic to not making money and just making the fan base happy. Here's the thing, like as long as you just make sure to include because they've done patches before where it's like, oh yeah, they put out 2 new 5-star characters and 1 new 4-star. Right? If they just did that more often, then it's like, well, yeah, if they just did that more often, like on a somewhat regular basis, then yeah, people wouldn't complain that much. Or at least nowhere near as they are now. It's like, since we're not getting any 4-stars at all, it's kind of like, yo, what the fuck? What's going on here? So. Gets better at higher constellation. Well, I mean, she's a 4-star, so yeah, of course. It's kind of to be expected. Which is why they put Aino on rate up with Flynn's and not, Lauma. Because they want that fucking moolah. That money, money, money. The sus leaks say that Columbina is supposed to be Hydra. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, like I'm not gonna guess what I'm not gonna try to guess what her element is. We'll find out in due time. Her not being able to do moon reactions makes her not that good. Oh, who Aina? Oh, maybe we're just overblowing her, or maybe we're just overstating how good she is. How am I watching on the right screen? Oh, here, Connor, Sea Dog VA. He's playing. Looks like he's playing Borderlands with Mousy, I think. Yeah, Mouse, Nyanners, Ethel. Seems like Baldo. No, it's not Lakari. Is Lakari even streaming right now? No, he's not. I know that Lakari has a lot of like personal stuff going on. I know he's got family issues, I think. So you gotta take care of family. So yeah, Lakari streams have been very inconsistent, to be fair. Oh, actually, no. Wait, hold him up. Let's see. He'll be participating. I just got it because I'm in Lakari's Discord server, so I get announcement pings. Lakari will be participating in the Red Bull Flug Tag Dallas with the team Emidu tomorrow, September 13th. Oh God, it's first thing in the fucking morning. Make sure you catch that. Oh, okay, so he'll be at an IRL event tomorrow, so I guess that's why he's not streaming tonight. Makes sense. Most 4-stars in WoW besides like Dungeon are fucking irrelevant. Sandrone getting fucking rage baited by Columbina. People say WoW is so free to play friendly when the only 4-star that people get they can actually get is a total of 3. Yeah, all the default ones. Strictly speaking, like remember, Wu was a Genshin clone, so if you don't give a shit about endgame stuff, then yeah, like Wuthering Waves is really free to play friendly. If you don't give a shit about what rolling the banner is at all, but as soon as you start caring about rolling gacha characters and you try to gear them for endgame, it's like, okay, well, yeah, that's when you'll start to realize that, oh, wait a minute. There's a reason why Wu was limited 5-star weapon banner is, you know, guaranteed. Oh, you meant Moon Moon? Sorry. Yeah, we call both Lakari and Moon Moon Baldo. Baldy. Well, we call it Tecton Bald too, but I differentiate him by calling him a bald ass fucking rat, just so that you know exactly who I'm talking about. But yeah, Moon Moon doesn't really. Well, let's see. Today's Friday, right? Shouldn't he still be streaming? Yeah, he is streaming. Yeah, probably end of stream though, or nearing the end of stream because he usually streams from like what 3 or 4 p.m. PST to like 10 p.m. So he's probably wrapping up his stream right now. Lady Herta got 2 reruns before Rappa's getting 1. Being a popular character really helps out, doesn't it? Any Hydro character is needed for Luna reactions, so I know is good because she's off-field and a burst is spammable, plus she's from Notcry. Yeah, okay, yeah. I don't know what Finkel was talking about earlier. Maybe he wasn't talking about Aino, but it's like, dear, on paper, Aino should be really good, because, yeah, um, easy to get ultimate that's spammable because it's only 50 cost. She's an off-fielder, and she's Hydro, so you know exactly what that means. She's a Claymore user, which means that she has access to at least Sack Sword, I think, right? If you don't have her welfare 4-star weapon, at least. I don't think there's a Favonius Claymore, right? That doesn't exist in Genshin. I think the Claymore is where is what the Favonius set is missing. It has a weapon in every other class weapon class, but except for Claymores, I think. So no Favonius Claymore. At least I don't. No. There is one. No, there is one. Favonius Greatsword. Yeah, it's the one that Diluc uses on his splash art. Yeah, I'm capping. Favonius Claymore does exist. It's bows. Yeah, they don't have the Favonius weapon set in Genshin is missing a bow. Because we have Sackbow, but no, there is Favonius. No, it doesn't. Bro, I'm tripping out. Favonius has a weapon in every single weapon class, doesn't it? Because Favonius Sword, that exists. Favonius Spear, that definitely exists. Favonius Bow, Favonius Warbow, it's called the Warbow. So yeah, it does have one in the bow category. Favonius Greatsword, that's the Claymore. And the Favonius Code, yeah, they have a weapon in every single class. Think it's yeah, there's no sack spear. Yeah, I was confusing the sacrificial set. Yeah. But yeah, Favonius set the Favonius weapon set has a weapon in every single class. Yeah. So yeah, never mind. Fuck that shit. Excuse me. So yeah, even if Aino doesn't have, even if you didn't play the last major event, she can still use Favonius Greatsword. Yeah, and call it a day. Yeah, I was being dented. You surprisingly like the Genshin. This patch is a Genshin story. Yeah, apparently, like I've had some people in my Twitch chat also confirm that too. Like I've had a couple people in my Twitch chat say that, oh yeah, the Notcry story is actually pretty good. Surprisingly. Also, new Notcry 4-star craftables are actually pretty good too. Oh, really? That's interesting. Wuthering Waves could never. Going through story right now. Shit is really peak. Hey, I'm glad you're enjoying it then. Oh, you meant to say that the Wuwo community only uses 3 4-star characters for endgame, those being Sanhua, Mortefi, and Dungeon? Yeah, true. Yeah. I don't know who the hell uses like Yohu or Lumi or any of the other ones. Like I really want to build who's the old guy, the old Chinese dude with the fedora? Yuan Wu, I think is his name. I really want to use him. I think he's fucking cool. I have a thing for, like, you know, cool old badasses who run around with in like suits and a hat. So I vibe with Yuan Wu. It's like one day I want to actually fucking build his ass and actually use him in a team. I have no idea where I'd use him, but you know, I still want to do it. Fedora, milady. Cool old dudes are cool. Yep. Milady. Yo has really good gameplay style with RNG stuff, but her kit her kit of only buffing coordinated attacks is really bad. Okay, I see. She's just really specific, huh? Sounds rough. Yuan Wu is pretty good with Jinshi. Oh, really? Okay. Sounds good then. And coordinated attacks fuels Jinshi's forte. Okay, gotcha. Sounds good then. Currently, Yuan Wu also only has one. He only has one team, which is basically budget Jinshi team. If you don't have like Zeji or somebody else, there have also been solos with the Yuan Wu. Nice. We gave you a free copy of Sanhwa. Now go fuck yourself. Ugh. Is a good alternative for Verena? You lack healers and it's a big issue on your account. I'm not familiar exactly with what does. I think she gives shields, but I don't know how long her shields last for, assuming she even does that. Is she a healer? I actually don't know. I'm gonna have to ask chat about that. If is a good replacement for Verena if you don't have her yet. You lack healers, so it's a big issue on your account. Technically, if you're lacking healers, then you can level up Baiji, because she's permanent, and or she's free. Everyone gets a copy of her at least. Does not sustain at all, and her shield is only for herself. Ah, okay. Well, I guess that's your answer then. Yeah, then that means that unfortunately, Irie, can't replace Verena. She replaces Mortefi for GN teams. God damn it! As soon as I fucking got Mortefi all leveled up too, I knew that shit would happen. Oh well, whatever. I will say this area, if you're looking for, I'm assuming you already have Shorekeeper, but on the off chance that you don't, I mean, Shorekeeper's on Raid Up right now. She's the best sustain in the game. But yeah, I assume you already have Shorekeeper, and you just don't have Verena at the moment. You can actually check her kit right now in the character archives. Oh yeah, that's right, you can. Forgot about that. But yeah, if it's true that doesn't heal at all, and her shield that she gives is literally only for herself for some reason, yeah, isn't replacing Verena because she has no heals. Verena does, so yeah, sorry about that. Is Shorekeeper banner? Hell no, Tammy. If only. If only it were, but no, Shorekeeper's banner is not permanent. Hell no, she's a limited character, or she's a limited 5-star character. So, as you can see right here, Shorekeeper's banner only has less than 4.5 days left on it. How would that shield be only for her? That makes no sense. I don't know. Wuwa does some really strange things mechanically, I'm not gonna lie. Like, for example, why the fuck is Augusta an electric DPS? Why is she not pyro? Sorry, fusion. Fucking beats me, dude. Not having Verena is a really big hit to clearing endgame. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, because TOA and Whimpering Waste, well, not so much Whimpering Waste technically, but TOA for sure, yeah. I remember for like the longest time, I'll tell you this much, I'll actually teleport over to TOA here myself, so I can show you what I'm talking about. But I remember like last year, like, I wasn't able to get all 3 towers of like the overzone level. Let's see, return. Yeah, the overdrive zone here. For like only until like earlier this year, I wasn't able to clear, like, get 6 stars across the all 3 towers because every single one requires you to bring a different team. Like, as soon as you use characters in one tower, right, you can't use them for another one. So like for the longest time, I was like, oh god, like I need like 3 separate healers, I guess, because otherwise it's gonna take me fucking forever. And so finally I was able to do it because I finally leveled up my Baiji to where she was actually, you know, viable. And I ran Baiji with what is it? With the cryo team, sorry, a frost team. And the middle tower, this is when I got Branton Chong-Li, so that's technically my fire team. And then for third tower on the right, I was able to clear this with Cartwheel, because I just gave that team Shorekeeper. So yeah, I get what you mean. I feel your pain. The only other alternative that I know of, as far as like sustain goes, is like maybe a team like this. Where's my fire team? Yeah, something like this. Because in a fire team like this, Brent is your sustain. Because I believe if Brent uses his outro skill, he like gives the rest of his team like a shield, like a global shield basically, and he heals your team too based on his ER, I think, because he scales with nothing but ER mostly. So technically Brent would be your sustain in a team like this, in a team with Lupa, Brent, and Chong-Li. I think that's the best you can hope for when it comes to sustain characters. I know that Jienshin, if you have her, I'm pretty sure, who is it? Where's Jienshin? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this character also has some sustain, not a lot, but she has some, I think. Where did I get the CN Noir thing from? Oh, from a Reddit post. It's not part of the Nikke subreddit directly. It's like a side like adult only Nikke subreddit, I think. Is it overdrive clearable without signature weapons, without god stats, or should one or the other be present? If you're good enough at the game, you should be able to clear it without either, but like obviously that's gonna be pretty difficult unless you're just a god at the game. You're a gooner, so you don't roll for men. Don't. Sorry if you made you waste your time. I mean, that's fine. I don't mind. Like it's your decision. Whether or not you want to roll for one, like roll for whoever you want, man. Roll for whoever makes you happy. I just brought up Brand because, like, other than like the global supports like, you know, Verena or Shorekeeper, it's like your only other option is to find like a sub DPS who also happens to have sustain too. And like I think Brant is the only one. It's either him or what, Yohu, I guess. Isn't Yohu technically a healer? And she's a 4-star, but apparently what? She focuses way too hard on like coordinated attackers, like teams that have coordinated attacks. So it's like, ugh, I don't know about that one, you know. Yeah, no, Iria, you didn't waste my time at all. You know, you're just asking a question, and you know I was trying to answer to the best of my ability. But yeah, Overdrive, the overzone and the overzone stages in TOA can still be clearable even without signatures, or the other thing you mentioned, or without God subsets. But you need to make up for it with just raw ass skill. And unfortunately, you know, all of us being gacha players, you know, skill, you know, it can be a bit of a question mark sometimes, even for me. So. But you'll be able to get it done eventually, if you just, you know, hang in there and be able to build up 3 different teams. But building the 3 teams is the difficult part, not the actual stages themselves. But yeah, I wish you the best of luck. Hey, AK, welcome back. Did you hear new endgames come to Star Rail is probably 1-to-1 of that Genshin game of what Stygian Onslaught? Yeah, I heard about it. Apparently it's like the game mode for fucking whales or something. How far did I get into Archon Quest 2? I basically stopped where like as soon as I got Lauma. So I'm at the part of the Archon Quest where what is it? You are like you reach the other island, the island to the left, or to the east. No, sorry, west. I'm getting my cardinal directions mixed up. You go to the island to the west after you meet Aino, and then you meet who is it, Lauma, and then she introduces you to her tribe or her clan or whatever. I'm there, and so I'm about to talk to her more, and whatever. So. Who's Ethin? Oh, a rat content creator. He reacted to one of my videos, and so I tried to react to his video back, but I only made it through like the first like 10 minutes or so, and I was like, nah, this shit is way too fucking retarded, so I just stopped. Besides, I think I already made enough of a point, so yeah, I don't mind just stopping there. So the norm? Yeah, just the norm. Sure didn't accidentally fall for misinformation because that post said it was a fan edit. Well, I mean, I don't see how it can be misinformation. Maybe that post itself that I saw on the subreddit or on that one particular adult subreddit, maybe that was fake. Sure, maybe that was photoshopped, but like I believe it, man. Ain't no way a character like Noir escapes the CCP censorship. So. At S4, Genshin can provide Brand's kit. God, at S4 though. You were able to clear highest virtual crisis score with Genshin and Brant team. Absolute skill issue team. Oh god. It's gonna get so peak. You're telling me? Yeah, I'll believe you. They just had to give Lupa some fat fucking ass cheeks, huh? Who has less 4 stars, Wuwa or Star Rail percentage wise? Good question actually. I don't know. I'd have to pull up my Star Rail account to see, but excuse me. Getting tired. Probably Wuwa, cause younger. Maybe. It's Wuwa. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, 11. Out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36 because I don't have Kalkaro. So 11 out of 36. What is that percentage-wise? Pull up the calculator. 11 over 36. 30.5%, or if you want to round it up, 30.6% are 4 stars. Having more 4 stars is also good for people who enjoy difficulty diversity. Yeah, but not only more 4 stars, but also actually viable 4 stars. Because like if all the 4 stars are fucking dog shit, then you know, not as many people would be that interested in you know, trying them out, or like using them for endgame content. Did people get mad that Moneta's an A rank? Yes, unfortunately, Tammy. A lot of the Twitter tards got their fucking panties all in a bunch that he's not a fucking S rank. It's like, on one hand, it's like, yeah, I do agree. Like, it sucks that it sucks that he's, you know, not an S rank. But at the same time, it's like, bruh, what'd y'all expect? Then again, they're Genshin, they're Hoyo players, so yeah, they don't know any better. Him being A rank does kind of make sense. He's supposed to be a Rupture character, right? So I guess if he's our first A rank Rupture character, then yeah, I can see that. You'd rather have more A rank males with kits that have longevity over A rank S rank males with niche ass kits. Well, to be fair, all of our limited time guys, you know, all of our 5-star guys are pretty fucking good, I think, right? Cause how many S rank dudes do we have in Zenless? Lycaon, Lighter, and then Vlad, right? Am I missing one? Am I forgetting one? I mean, it's like Vlad's really good. He just has to have the right teams for him, though. So you know, Lighter and blanking on the second one. Lighter and Lycaon, yeah, those two. And then what is it? I'm really tired. And Lighter is just a godlike stunner character. Fucking Pyro and Cryo resist shred for some reason. Why does he have a Cryo resist shred? I have no fucking clue, but he does. And he's a stunner, so like, you know, excellent. A lot of Hoyo Twitter fans are younger than 20. I mean, at this point, they gotta be older than 20, because, like, you know, Genshin's been a thing for 5 years. I remember Twitter tards getting mad at Fob because because of the Wuwa Fleur de Lis panty shot screenshot. And I think that's more of the Wuthering Waves fanboys fucking bitching. But oh yeah, I forgot about Haramasa. Oh, I completely forgot about fucking Haramasa. Probably because he was free. Haramasa is definitely harder to play. He's at least fun though. But he's definitely harder to use. Haramasa cutie want to get his W engine. They did put him back on rate up, or yeah, they did put it back on reruns. So yeah, maybe next time. Zealous should have given out an A rank rupture in a 2.0 patch. Yeah, ideally, but yeah, they didn't because they wanted to really sell rupture characters with Yishuan first. Shit like this is why you like FGO. We get broken low rarity characters. Blah blah blah. Yep, a trait of like the older gacha games, right? Newer, like the modern gacha style is definitely very different. Because yeah, the meta is all about the gacha release meta is all about, you know, the characters, all the 5-star characters and shit, and no one really gives a shit about the 4 stars. Well, you know, traditionally anyway. That's why people prefer Samuel. Yeah, she's much easier to play. Yeah, just spam the basics until you build up her first EX bar, and then as soon as you get it, you know, hold E so she throws her swords in a circle, and you get the aftershock hits too. Oh God. Ugh. Really feeling it. You're hoping that 4 stars and Enfield are also gonna be good. Yeah, same here, man. Same here. You tried Sammy, didn't really like the gameplay. She has a really simple game plan, if nothing else. So I can see why you say you don't like it. It's pretty one-dimensional. Maybe a hot take, but you think Eonstan, you wish she was a 5-star? God, imagine a fucking 5-star Eonstan. Also, Bungie's completely shitting the bed with Destiny right now. Haven't they been doing that for like the past several months? Kind of surprising with Bungie fucking mishandling Destiny so badly, and them working on Marathon, and Marathon turned out to be like a fucking mediocre piece of shit too. It's like, damn, they somehow managed to make a gacha game that did pretty well actually, according to the gacha revenue charts at least. So like, huh, that's surprising. Marathon also stole art. Why am I not surprised? Not Bungie who made it. It's NetEase? Oh, it's NetEase? Oh, no wonder. I was about to say, like, how the fuck did Bungie end up making a fucking successful ass gacha game that like made over $1 million bucks? It's like, oh, okay, no, it's made by NetEase, and yeah, that makes more sense. Oh, okay. It's about 10 o'clock right now. Since I accidentally ended my own stream. I don't know how long I've been streaming for. I'm roughly estimating about like what, six hours? Yeah, 6-hour stream. Speaking of NetEase, when's Ananta's gameplay releasing? Oh, they said that apparently Ananta will be at TGS, Tokyo Game Show. It's like the next like big like video game conference or like convention. obviously in Tokyo, Japan. Apparently they'll be there, so hopefully we'll get some extended gameplay footage once TGS begins. I don't know when Tokyo Game Show starts. Let me look it up real quick. Tokyo Game Show 2025. Oh god, it's still like 2 weeks away. It's still like 2 weeks away, like September 25th to September 28th. TGS 2025 is like 80 to 90% gacha? Really? Damn. Alright. Gacha games really taking over TGS, huh? I guess that makes sense, because, like, you know, all the upcoming Chinese gacha games can just pour into TGS. Just expecting another pre-rendered animation from them. True. Might do that. Imagine they just went there, just showed off a bunch of character standees, like acrylic stands, and no gameplay. I mean, that's basically the Arknight's Enfield experience for like basically the past years, so for what that's worth. But yeah, kind of hilarious actually. If TGS this year is basically nothing but what, 80 to 90% gacha. Playing the Collider Rider beta. I saw like the thumbnail for like one of its trailers. Isn't it basically just Star Rail but on bikes? Or like it's a turn-based game but on fucking bikes for some reason? Card games on bikes, literally. People can at least play Enfield in the convention, though, to be fair. True. Yeah, Enfield's almost done. One more beta to go through, and hopefully it'll be out for full release. So pretty much just Yu-Gi-Oh! 5DS, probably, yeah. Yeah, card games on motorcycles. Everyone's fucking favorite. It's actually closer to like Blue Archive on rails, you guess. You have skills and gain skill points over time, then use them. Well, then that's just a Honkai Star Rail clone then. Cause what is it? Blue Archive is not turn-based, so. Ugh, alright. Oh, it's actually not turn-based? Oh, okay. I thought it was for some reason. Okay, if it's not turn-based, then yeah, it is closer to Blue Archive, if anything. Never mind. Thought it was turn-based for some reason. Really funny that so many gacha games made their own like TFT style events. I mean, yeah, it just kind of makes sense. Auto battlers are perfect for casuals because they don't actually have to engage with any gameplay. Just kind of like set a team and just, you know, YOLO. Not to mention TFT itself is, I'm sure, really popular. Because isn't TFT, didn't Riot make TFT, so TFT uses like League of Legends characters, so like China loves League of Legends, so you know, of course they'd get in on that, get in on TFT as well. What's my other monitor doing? Oh, my tablet? I'm watching a stream, or I have a stream up on my tablet. Are you playing 2 games at once? Oh, I can play more than that. Hey, let me show you this. This works, I think. I mean, hey, if you want to talk about me playing a whole bunch of gacha games at once, I can do that. It is said that when you watch a new Genshin trailer, you must fulfill the contract. What contract? You missed the body pillows in my background. Yeah, I wish I could hang them up, but one, it's gonna be kind of awkward in my new place, and two, they're like buried underneath lots of luggage and like a lot of other stuff that I had to move over from my old place. So I kind of don't feel like pulling them out just to put them up again. Maybe one day, sure, but I don't know. Not now. Do I work in the gaming industry? No, but I kind of wish I did. Like, I guess at this point, my dream job technically would be to like help manage or direct a gacha game. I feel like I could do that, given just given my sheer gacha experience, but gotta get my name out there first, you know. Kind of reminds you of John Strife Hayes, where he played multiple MMOs at once. That's more impressive, if you ask me. Playing multiple MMOs is genuinely more skillful than playing multiple gachas. Going to bed now. It was cool to chat. Having a good night. Yeah, thanks, Lewis, and yeah, it was fun chatting with you for a bit. I'll probably do the same too, because it's already getting late and I'm really tired. Didn't get a lot of sleep last night, unfortunately, so maybe I'll be able to get some decent sleep tonight. Enfield finally broke the Hoyo format, but their weapon pulls are fucking weird. There's always a catch, isn't there? Kaleido's pretty fucking gooner. You're hype. Nice. Probably shouldn't criticize the CCP too much. Oh, I don't give a shit. Like, I know that I'm not gonna be able to work on a Chinese gacha most likely. But like maybe a Japanese gacha or a Korean gacha, sure. Maybe I have a better chance at that. You can see me as a consultant for like a production side. I do a better job than what MTash did. I mean, yeah. I mean, that just goes without saying. I legitimately don't know why anyone would fucking hire a dude who's threatened to quit Genshin Impact on multiple occasions and think that he's a good consultant. I mean, MTash working on that Godforge game, that shit is nothing but a fucking Nepo hire, man. Like, convince me that it's not a Nepo hire. Do I speak Japanese? No. I can read hiragana and some katakana, but that's about it. If my parents didn't fucking force me to take Latin for 4 years back in high school, I would have definitely taken Japanese. And I can only imagine how different my life would be now if I had taken 5 years of Japanese back in high school. But alas. He doesn't even play gacha games. He plays some, but yeah, clearly not enough to be a fucking consultant. At least not to me.
向こうも後からチャンスを見落としてたことに気づいてさ。でも冷静さを失った相手は私の一撃を直に食らってノックアウトだ。
Thought they cheated. You thought you're sure they thought it would pay off, bro? Don't even get me started. If you start me down on this path, I'm gonna be here for another fucking hour. I don't want to do that. Cause like, yeah, you're right. They thought it would pay off. It didn't, though. Is this game still going? I have no idea what that Godforge game is up to. Has it even launched like a beta version yet, or what? I have no idea. I haven't really been keeping up with it ever since I last made my video on that, like last fucking year or something. He's playing that Destiny gacha. Best of both worlds for him. Yeah, I'm sure. As a Destiny fanboy himself, I'm sure he's fucking over the moon with that one. Cloud chases are shifting to anime MMO, which was the Blue Protocol game, perhaps TOF's non-gacha server. Oh, are they? Eh, they'll be back to gacha before you know it. Why are people saying Enfield is open world when it's clearly not? Oh, it's not, Tammy? I thought it was. I was one of those people. If it's not open world, it's more like pseudo open world, like what's that game called? DNA, Duet Night Abyss. Then okay, yeah. I guess it's not true open world then. It's like semi-open world or pseudo-open world, or whatever you want to call it. Destiny Arknights collab when? No idea. Maybe never. It has huge zones, but it's not true open world. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, you're right, Naisu. People probably just saw, Genshin clone, like 3D open world looking anime aesthetic game. Must be a Genshin clone. Well, I mean, it is, but that's probably why they assumed that Enfield is also, open world, I guess. Kaleido Riders Gacha in their beta is 0.8% SSR. 80 hard pity guaranteed, but that could just be beta. Weapon banner is 2%. 50-50, 50 hard pity. Huh, interesting. Weapon banner is 2%, huh? Still a coin flip, which that shit sucks, but I guess 50 hard pity is not too bad. I mean, at 2% rates, you could somewhat realistically expect to get an early 5-star, like on a somewhat regular basis, I think. Interesting. Enfield is semi-open world, but the transition between maps has 0 loading screen. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's really tricky then. It really is pseudo-open world then. Characters look stellar though. Probably footage only already. Maybe I'll look up some Kaleido Rider gameplay then. You're almost 100%, almost 100% Inazuma. Oh, you're at 90% with the Watatsumi. Nice. Wish the compass picked up those stupid electric cube puzzles. Oh, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, Bubba. Yeah. If you miss one, then you have to go hunting around for where the fuck they all are. Yeah. That shit is fucking annoying. You hope newer gacha games do more of that, like, small exploration area. What, like semi excuse me, like semi-open world stuff? Maybe. Me personally, I don't mind more open world games, but ugh. A lot of people got filtered by the Factorio stuff. Yeah, and it'll keep filtering out a lot of the you know, mainstream gacha gamers.
バレなくてよかったぜ。向こうも後からチャンスを見落としてたことに気づいてさ。でも冷静さを失った相手は
Feeling tired. Yeah, I've already been streaming for like 6 hours, and I didn't get a whole ton of sleep yesterday, so, or I had a very awkward sleep schedule last night, so definitely feeling it at this point. Plus, I haven't eaten dinner yet. And I really want to go grab some food after this, but I want to end stream if I'm gonna get off. So, you're scared that Enfield might flop? Gameplay looks gameplay looks weird. I don't think you have to worry about Arknight's Enfield flopping per se, but the gameplay is definitely going to take some getting used to. No doubt about that. How's the US doing so far? What do you mean? We're almost in a complete recession. We probably, I don't know if I want to say we're in a recession yet. Like, it usually takes a lot for an economy of America's size to officially enter recession, but we're definitely stalling. That's for sure. You remember people complaining about the Dodge? Yeah, to borrow. Yeah, I know. I remember that part too. You worry about the AI as in like your teammates being AI controlled. Yeah, I really wonder how they're going to hash that out. I wonder how that's going to work out. Guess we'll find out with their third beta, see what they've done for the gameplay. You're selfish because you keep picking more gacha games. The open world games make it kind of hard for you to go through all the content. I mean, if future open world games do the same shit as WoWA, then I don't think you have that much to worry about, because, you know, exploration for the most part should go by pretty quickly. But yeah, I do get where you're coming from with that though. Enfield's only competition when it comes to team combat is Honor of Kings. Isn't Honor of Kings a MOBA? Pick only one open world game if you want. Are you asking me that, Tammy, or are you just saying that? We're just telling that other guy from YouTube chat that or something? If you're asking me, like, oh, you can only pick one open world game, which one would you go with? Well, the answer to that is obvious. It's Genshin. Oh, you were saying the chatter? Okay, yeah, I figured. My bad. My bad. Yawn. Oh, and they're gonna have skins too. You're so fucking cooked. And a Kaleido Rider, right? Think teammates on field is a cool idea. I really like it personally. That means that it's distinct, very much so distinct from the other gachas, or the other big gachas like Wuwa and basically every other big gacha. Because Enfield is the only gacha so far that does that, where your entire team is out on the field at once, rather than you only having one character out at a time. One of these gachas gotta give you a guarantee early. Please God, I'm begging you, Zenless, please give me seed. Blaze! That desperate Riz. Blaze! Blaze. Does Ether Gazer? Yes, Ether Gazer has your entire team on field, and the characters you don't control are AI controlled, and you just control like the main team leader. But yes, Ether Gazer does the same thing where all three characters are out on the field at once, attacking at the same time. So bad, had to do like 2 days. Just to get a single? Yeah, I know what that feels like. Ugh. DNA also has the entire team out on the field too. That's interesting. Huh. I've never played DNA's betas before, so I actually don't know what DNA's gameplay is like, actually. Excuse me. If Enfield flops, Hypergriff will pull out W. Not just any W, but Walter. What game is that? On screen right now, Wuthering Waves. These Chinese gachas could feed you crumbs when they own a goddamn bread factory. Yep, that's how they make money. And to think that the Chinese really think that they're still communist. Sure about that? Arknights collab and Limbus soon. Yeah, I've heard. I really wish that they would put Arknight's characters as playable fucking characters, but I'm pretty sure that's not what they're gonna do. We were mentioning 2 days for a single play. Yeah, because Bubba is grinding, I think, Genshin right now, and yeah, it's like 2 whole days of grinding. Couldn't even get in a single pull. Happens sometimes. Like if you're just looking around for any if you're scrounging around for like any little chest, then yeah, because the regular chests in Genshin don't give you that much. Like only 2 gems and that's it. Azure Primelia still what is it? Azure Primelia still far from the 1.0 version. You watch CN closed beta footage. Let's see, it's still not great, especially optimization. The fact that the game doesn't clear cache from RAM, it might stress test PCs. Ugh. Yeah, sounds like they still got a long way to go. I don't know. Maybe Azure Primelia is looking at a fucking 2027 release. God, I don't know. I really don't want to wait that long for Azure Primelia. Like, I really hope it comes out like sometime next year, or at least we get a global beta sometime next year. But even that, it's kind of like, man, I don't know. Yeah, maybe late 2026. Yeah, I can deal with that. Like late 2026 release, like quarter 3 or quarter 4. But like, man, 2027? Oh, that's gonna be fucking a bitch and a half. Someone say what game MTash? He's working on a game called Godforge. 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 It's a Western gacha game by the looks of it, so you can kind of already tell where that's headed. It's Godforge is basically a Raid Shadow Legends ripoff. Like basically from what I saw from the Godforge gameplay they had, it's basically like take Raid Shadow Legends, like the aesthetic that Raid Shadow Legends has, give it Star Rail's combat camera, and that's what you get. You get Godforge. But apparently he's working on that game. Look pretty dog shit at the time of that video, though it's quite early. Yeah, it's obviously very early in development, but yeah, what we did see wasn't exactly, you know, encouraging. Raid is really bad. It's only had aggressive marketing going for it. Yeah, the fact that I think the dude who owns the game or something like that, or owns the studio, is apparently some sort of fucking millionaire or something. So he has the money to be able to push that game really hard in terms of advertising. I mean, hey, I heard that Raid Shadow Legends sponsor streams pay pretty damn well. So I guess take our dubs wherever we can. Alright. Anyways, chat, I gotta get going. Or I want to get going. I'm really hungry. I'm also very tired, too, so... And I also want to work on a couple things before I fucking fall asleep on my desk again like I usually do, so... But yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out. Not as much gameplay as I thought there would be, because we spent the majority of the stream fucking slopping it up to that, to Ethin's React slop. So... It was a very interesting stream today. That's for sure. But yeah. Appreciate everybody hanging out. Appreciate every one of you guys sticking around and enjoying the content. I apologize if subjecting you guys to a fucking rat's content gave you guys damn near brain aneurysms. So I apologize for that. But other than that, hopefully y'all enjoyed. So yeah. I should be back tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow we'll actually grind some gacha games. What do I want to play tomorrow? I did say I wanted to finish the tower defense event in Wuwa today, so since I didn't get that done today, I'll probably do that tomorrow then. I want to play some Zenless because defense reset, I think. That and we still have the Zenless events to get done too, like the tower defense and that game too. Yeah, the tower defense event and Arc Knights too. That, and I have to go through Zenless' story on top of that. That might take some time. What else? I also want to grind Star Rail. I want to try to get as many gems as I can just to finish up, my Ceredra rolls. Assuming I can even fucking get her. The answer is probably no, but I'll try anyway. And then Genshin's new patch just dropped, so obviously I want to play through that some more. So yeah, lots of stuff on the docket, that's for sure. I also got to set up Azure Lane grind team so I can grind Azure Lane while I'm streaming other games too. So, oh boy, got a lot of stuff to think about. Anyways, looks like Genazod's streaming. I think he just started his stream, so I'll send you guys over to him. But yeah, tell Jenna I said what's up, and hopefully he has a good stream today. Otherwise, hopefully everyone's enjoyed my stream today. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you guys all tomorrow.